Hi, welcome to the Native Wildman channel. Your host, Sean Catfish Wilson speaking. And today, first I'm going to show you how to put on a live bait, but I want to go over a product that I have and that I've had for a couple, probably about 3 years. But first, get the salty. Go through right behind the, about a quarter way from the back of this dorsal fin. Make sure that the hook is clean, which this one is, and I need to sharpen it probably. It's starting to look a little dull. I've caught a couple fish on it. Okay, then I like to put it in the water, make sure it's going to be nice and lively. These salties are super lively anyways. Now, I'll put them back in the water. I need to adjust my camera angle for y'alls. Alright, now we're going to come to this nice flat rock, and I named it Flat Rock. Flat Rock River Pond limestone thing. It's got fossils in it, it's pretty cool. I found a real nice fossil yesterday. It was a cone coral. Anyways, I'm gonna cast into that shady area, and of course my cast went where I didn't want it to go because I'm on camera. Okay, let's try this again. Perfect. Not a super far cast. Okay, what I like to do is I like to let it sink to the bottom. I roll it in a little, I pull it a little. Then I take and click this lever on here, which, okay, you always have to check it to make sure it works. Sometimes it wants to not work. You take it, sit it on the ground in a fashion where this will move freely. Don't like set this to where it's on the ground rubbing, because you want the fish to be able to take off with it. All right. Okay, this is the item I want to share with you today. This is a, oh, hold on a second, black diamond headlamp. It has little clicky thing, so it's adjustable at different angles. Right here's your battery latch. So unlatches, opens up. It takes 4 AAA, almost said AA. No, Sean, they're not AA, you idiot. Oh, okay. It takes 4 AAA. I like Duracell. I don't like Energizer because it seems like every time I get Energizer batteries, they start leaking battery acid. So I prefer not to use Energizer. I don't know if anybody else out there has that same problem or if they have that problem with Duracell. This has a high and a low setting, and then right here you'll press this and it'll go to, you press this one and it'll switch it from the high beam to the low beam. Then you press this button here and it'll go through different brightness cycles from the highest, brightest to the dimmest that it can go. It has 3 additional colors to it. It has a red light, a green light, and a blue light, and they can be the various brightnesses too. Has this elastic headband, which honestly it's annoying when you got long hair. It messes up your hair. It makes it all like knotty, then I have to hard to comb out, but oh well, whatever. It gets pretty bright. I can't remember the lumens on it, and it does not say on it. This is their $50 light. I bought this at Academy Sports here in Manhattan. So, yep, it's a pretty good fishing light. And these baits that are salties, I told you they were salties already when I hooked one on, but they're a hybrid between a carp and a goldfish. They're really, really, I've had them on for hours and hours. I went out camping over the weekend and then tossed one out because there's lots of places around here you can camp right next to the water, and I set up a cot so I can hear a reel go off or something, and I've had it out in the same spot all weekend long. Reel it in and the fish is still alive. So really good fish. I buy them at, you can get them at your bait shops if your bait shop has it available. Mine does. Derek's Bait and Tackle in Manhattan, Kansas. It's really close to Tuttle Creek Reservoir, the dam, and really close. It's actually right before, if you turn to go to the tubes, we call them the tubes, but it's just the it's a double outflow for the reservoir, for the dam. And they're right at that entrance. If you decide you wanted to go to the outflow, or I'll refer them to as the tubes because that's what we call them here, is the tubes. But if you ever want to go to the tubes, Derek's Bait and Tackle's right there at the entrance of the tubes. And they're really nice people. Rick makes custom rods, and that's pretty cool. I have one of his rods, and it's a really nice rod. Oh, coincidentally, I got that coral in my hand. First time I ever found one like that. If I sit wrong, it pokes me in the butt because I have it in my back pocket. But it's real easy to find fossils around here too, and I guess I'm just going off of random thing now. Kinda. Do I suggest the black diamond light if you want a good headlamp for fishing? Yes, but it does drain the batteries fairly quickly to where, I mean, it'll work for a long time, but at its brightest setting it drains it pretty quickly. Then it goes to the dimmer settings, and then it goes to, like, you know, most flashlights, they just keep getting dimmer until they don't work, or you just barely see a light. I did just change the batteries in that one, so it should last for a couple fishing trips, three, 4 fishing trips. I can stretch it with a five nighttime fishing trips, which is pretty decent. I do kind of want to, thinking about maybe getting a rechargeable one, and maybe like a solar pack or something, and keep it charging up or something, or a solar pack with a battery on it. I don't know what all technology they've got out there, or I should say, I don't know if the solar things that they have that you can hook up for your phone can keep a charge after the sun goes out, so you can still charge things with it. So, and my friend Hefe, Jeff, he might show up tonight. My buddy Austin, he probably won't. He's got his kids, and they don't want to come out today again. But that's cool. I'll fish anyways. But now I've got to try and catch me some extra bait. And this is a little bluegill. Sweet. Well, I got the skunk off the board. May not be what my target fish, a flathead or a blue, but skunk is off the board. Oh, you got that one pretty good. Now, green sunfish, as far as like baits that you can go out and catch, green sunfish is my favorite. They seem like they're the most hardy fish. So that's how you'd want to put it. They're pretty fish too, in my opinion. Well, so I'll try and keep my harness on and my phone nearby in case I do catch a fish tonight, and maybe hopefully get a video of me reeling in a fish instead of just showing one off. But it seems like you guys still like just to see my flathead. Last time I didn't get a video of the one last night because I left my mount in my truck, and Hefe left, Austin left, and I was all by myself, and I was afraid the werewolves and vampires were going to come and get me. But I'm here today, so obviously there aren't any werewolves and vampires that came and got me. Not to mention that they don't exist. Or do they? I've never seen either or. Oh. So. Anyways, I'll let you almost go. Oh. Peace and long life.